Hey there, health explorers. It's time to journey into the future of well-being, where cutting-edge technology meets the incredible machine that is your body. We're on the cusp of a revolution, a seismic shift in how we understand and care for our health. Remember the days when a doctor's visit was shrouded in mystery? You'd explain your symptoms, hope for the best, and maybe get a cryptic diagnosis? Well, say goodbye to those days. The future of health is all about data, real-time, personalized insights into what's happening inside your own unique ecosystem. Imagine having a constant stream of information at your fingertips, telling you everything from your heart rate variability to your sleep quality to your stress levels. This isn't science fiction, my friends. This is the power of biomonitoring. So, what exactly is biomonitoring? Think of it as your body's own personal data stream, a constant flow of information about your inner workings. From the rhythm of your heart to the quality of your sleep, every aspect of your well-being leaves a unique signature. And with the help of wearable technology, we can now capture and analyze these signals with incredible precision. But the real magic happens when we take all this data and feed it into sophisticated algorithms. These algorithms can identify patterns, spot anomalies, and provide insights that would have been impossible to glean just a few years ago. Imagine your body as a grand orchestra, with each organ playing its own unique instrument. Now imagine being able to listen in on this symphony, to hear every nuance, every subtle change in tempo or tone. That's precisely what biomonitoring sensors allow us to do. These tiny technological marvels act like microphones, picking up on the faintest whispers of your body's internal symphony. Take heart rate variability, for example. This often overlooked metric measures the subtle variations in the time between your heartbeats, and it turns out to be a surprisingly powerful indicator of overall health. Biomonitoring sensors can also track your sleep stages, measure your blood oxygen levels, monitor your glucose levels, and even detect early signs of stress or illness. Now I know what you're thinking. Tyler, all this data sounds great, but what am I supposed to do with it? Well, my friends, that's where the real magic happens. You see, it's not enough to simply collect data. We need to transform it into meaningful insights, into actionable knowledge that can empower us to make informed decisions about our health. Think of it like this. Raw data is like a jumbled pile of puzzle pieces. Through the power of artificial intelligence and machine learning, these platforms can sift through mountains of data, identifying patterns, highlighting trends, and generating personalized insights. Imagine receiving a notification on your smartwatch that says, "Hey, your sleep patterns have been a little erratic lately. You might want to try cutting back on caffeine in the evening or establishing a more consistent bedtime routine." That's the power of data-driven insights, personalized guidance that can help you optimize your health and well-being. But wait, there's more. Biomonitoring isn't just about understanding our current health status, it's also about predicting and preventing future health issues. Just like astronomers can use telescopes to spot distant stars and galaxies, biomonitoring technology allows us to peer into the future of our own health, identifying potential problems before they even arise. Subtle changes in our physiology, often too subtle for us to notice, can foreshadow the development of disease years down the line. Imagine a world where your smartwatch could alert you to the early stages of insulin resistance, giving you a chance to make lifestyle changes before developing full-blown diabetes. This is the transformative power of predictive health, the ability to outsmart illness before it even has a chance to take hold. Remember the days of one-size-fits-all medicine? You know, when you'd go to the doctor with a cough and they'd give you the same cough syrup they gave everyone else? Well, folks, those days are going the way of the dinosaurs. Biomonitoring is ushering in a new era of personalized medicine, where treatments are tailored not just to your symptoms, but to your unique biology. Imagine a world where your doctor could prescribe the optimal dosage of medication based on your body's unique metabolism, minimizing side effects and maximizing effectiveness. Or perhaps they could identify the specific genetic mutations driving your disease, paving the way for targeted therapies that address the root cause, rather than just masking the symptoms. This is the promise of precision medicine, a future where treatments are as unique as the individuals they're designed to help. Now, some of you might be thinking, Tyler, this is all starting to sound a bit Big Brother-ish. Do I really want to be constantly monitored, my every move tracked and analyzed? And to that I say, relax. Biomonitoring isn't about surveillance, it's about empowerment. It's about giving you the tools and insights you need to take control of your own health destiny. Think of it like this. For centuries we've relied on subjective, often unreliable, self-reports to understand our health. But with biomonitoring, we can finally move beyond guesswork and embrace the power of objective data. This is the rise of the quantified self, a movement of individuals who are using data to track, analyze, and optimize every aspect of their lives, from their sleep, to their stress levels, to their workouts. It's about becoming the CEO of your own health, making data-driven decisions that lead to a happier, healthier you. But the impact of biomonitoring extends far beyond individual health. Imagine a world where public health officials could track the spread of infectious diseases in real time, identifying outbreaks early and deploying resources with pinpoint accuracy. Or perhaps they could monitor the environmental factors impacting community health, from air pollution to access to green spaces, and develop targeted interventions to mitigate risks. This is the power of population-level biomonitoring, the ability to see the forest for the trees, to identify trends and patterns that would be impossible to discern at the individual level. It's a brave new world of public health, one where data is our most powerful tool in the fight for a healthier future for all. Now, with all this talk of data and technology, I know what you're thinking. Tyler, this is starting to sound a bit too good to be true. What about the risks? What about privacy and security? Do I really want all this personal information floating around in the digital ether? And those are valid concerns, my friends, concerns that we must address head-on. As with any powerful technology, biomonitoring comes with its own set of ethical considerations. We need to ensure that our health data is protected from unauthorized access, that it's used responsibly and ethically, and that individuals have control over how their information is shared and utilized. This means demanding robust security measures from biomonitoring companies, advocating for strong privacy regulations, and educating ourselves about our rights as data owners. Because ultimately, my friends, this technology is about more than just data points and algorithms. It's about people. It's about empowering individuals to live healthier, happier lives. Hold on to your hats, health enthusiasts, because the world of biomonitoring is evolving faster than a hummingbird's wings. What we've seen so far is just a taste of the incredible innovations on the horizon. Imagine sensors so small they can be woven into your clothing, constantly monitoring your vital signs without you even noticing. Picture smart tattoos that change color to alert you to changes in your blood sugar or hydration levels. Envision ingestible sensors that travel through your digestive system, gathering real-time data on your gut health and microbiome. And it's not just about the hardware, folks. The software and algorithms analyzing all this data are getting smarter by the day, thanks to the power of artificial intelligence. The future of biomonitoring is all about personalization, prediction, and proactive health management. Now, let's talk about the elephant in the room, or should I say the sensor on the elephant's ear. Biomonitoring isn't just limited to wrist-worn devices, my friends. We're talking about a future where technology is seamlessly integrated into every aspect of our lives, from our homes to our workplaces to our clothing. Imagine smart beds that track your sleep patterns and adjust their temperature and firmness to optimize your slumber. Picture intelligent toilets that analyze your waste products, providing early warnings of potential health issues. We're talking about a future where technology fades into the background, seamlessly augmenting our lives and enhancing our well-being, without us even having to think about it. Now, some of you might be thinking, Tyler, this all sounds incredibly expensive. Is this futuristic vision of health only accessible to the wealthy and tech-savvy? And to that, I say, absolutely not. One of the most exciting aspects of biomonitoring is its potential to democratize healthcare, making it more accessible and affordable for everyone. Think about it. Traditional healthcare relies heavily on expensive doctor's visits, lab tests, and reactive treatments. But biomonitoring allows us to shift from a reactive to a proactive model of care, identifying potential problems early and intervening before they escalate into costly medical crises. Imagine a world where everyone has access to personalized health insights, where early warning signs can be detected with a simple wristwatch, and where individuals are empowered to take control of their own well-being. And it's not just patients who benefit from this paradigm shift. Biomonitoring provides doctors with a wealth of data, allowing them to make more informed diagnoses, personalize treatment plans, and monitor patient progress with greater precision. As we stand on the cusp of this biomonitoring revolution, it's hard not to feel a sense of awe and excitement. Just as the telescope opened our eyes to the vastness of the cosmos, biomonitoring is giving us an unprecedented glimpse into the complexities of the human body. Imagine a world where chronic diseases are caught early and effectively managed, where mental health is given the attention it deserves, and where individuals are empowered to live longer, healthier lives. This isn't just about extending our lifespan, folks, it's about enhancing our health span. So buckle up, my friends, because the biomonitoring revolution is just getting started. Now I know what some of you might be thinking. Tyler, this all sounds incredibly exciting, but let's talk turkey. Isn't all this cutting-edge tech going to cost an arm and a leg? Will biomonitoring only be accessible to the wealthy and tech-savvy? And to that, my friends, I say, fear not. The field is rapidly evolving, making biomonitoring more accessible and affordable. Remember the early days of personal computers? Those bulky beige behemoths that cost a small fortune? Look how far we've come. Today we have sleek, powerful smartphones that fit in our pockets and are available at a fraction of the cost. The same trend is happening with biomonitoring technology. As technology advances and production costs decrease, biomonitoring devices are becoming increasingly affordable. Just like we've seen a surge in affordable fitness trackers and smartwatches, we can expect to see a similar trend with more sophisticated biomonitoring devices in the near future. And as the market expands, competition will drive prices down even further, making these incredible tools accessible to a wider range of people. But it's not just about the devices themselves. Many biomonitoring platforms offer subscription-based services that provide personalized insights, data analysis, and even virtual coaching at a fraction of the cost of traditional healthcare. And some health insurance companies are beginning to cover the cost of biomonitoring devices and services, recognizing their potential to improve health outcomes and reduce overall healthcare expenses. So, rest assured, my friends, the future of health is not just for the privileged few, it's for everyone. Now I know what some of you might be thinking. Tyler, with all this talk of sensors, algorithms, and data analysis, isn't there a risk of losing the human touch in healthcare? But fear not, for the future of health is not about replacing human connection with cold, hard data. It's about using technology to enhance and empower that connection. The most effective healthcare has always been a partnership based on trust, empathy, and open communication. Biomonitoring provides insights, but the human element, listening with compassion and understanding individual experiences, remains essential. No algorithm can replace the intuition of a skilled physician or the empathetic ear of a caring nurse. Biomonitoring is not about automating compassion, it's about augmenting it. Imagine a world where doctors have more time to spend with their patients, not bogged down in paperwork, but focused on building relationships and providing personalized care. That's the true promise of biomonitoring, to bridge the gap between data and compassion, creating a healthcare system that is both technologically advanced and deeply human. As we've journeyed together through the fascinating world of biomonitoring, from the tiniest sensors to the most sophisticated algorithms, one thing has become abundantly clear. The future of health is a symphony of technology and humanity, a harmonious blend of data-driven insights and compassionate care. It's about empowering individuals to take control of their own well-being, while also strengthening the bonds between patients and providers. Imagine a world where chronic diseases are no longer a looming threat, where mental health is given the attention it deserves, and where individuals are empowered to live longer, healthier, and more fulfilling lives. This isn't just a pipe dream, my friends. It's a future that's well within our reach. And biomonitoring is the key. Just as the telescope revolutionized our understanding of the cosmos, biomonitoring is revolutionizing our understanding of ourselves, our bodies, our minds, our very essence. It's giving us the tools to unlock the secrets of our own biology, to optimize our health, and to live our lives to the fullest. But it's not just about individual well-being, folks. Biomonitoring has the power to transform public health, to create a world where diseases are detected and contained before they can spread, where healthcare resources are allocated efficiently and effectively, and where everyone has the opportunity to thrive. So, my fellow health explorers, I invite you to join the biomonitoring revolution. Embrace the power of technology to understand your body, to optimize your well-being, and to shape the future of health for yourself and for generations to come. This is your health, your data, your future. Take control and make it amazing. And if you want to learn more about the fascinating world of biomonitoring, head over to mysuckus.com, where you'll find a wealth of information, resources, and cutting-edge insights. And while you're at it, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to this channel for more mind-blowing explorations of the universe, both within and beyond ourselves. Remember, my friends, the future is not something that happens to us, it's something we create. And with the power of biomonitoring, we have the opportunity to create a future where health is not just the absence of disease, but a state of vibrant well-being. Until next time, keep exploring, keep questioning, and keep reaching for the stars, because the universe of health is vast, and there's always something new to discover.